Okay. Down. Oh. Oh, you got my eye, cat. Hello. So I'm about 2 days late for my official weigh-in number 2. Katie's being super amorous. Cat, no, move. Okay, down. Okay, so I'm a couple days late for my weigh-in number 2, but, which was Saturday, today's Monday night. Well, it might technically be, now it's only 11 o'clock. I really didn't want to make this weigh-in video. I maintained 222.4, which is really frustrating because according to the system, I had a deficit of like 3,000 calories, so I should have at least lost point something, you'd think. I ate right the whole week. I exercised more than I usually do, and it didn't count for anything. Well, I guess I didn't gain. I guess that's a bonus. Well, you know, it's an official maintain, but I actually weighed myself last Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, and I was at 219. So that's kind of disappointing. That's a loss and then a gain of 3 pounds. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I know that the whole weight thing is kind of flawed anyway, because there's just so many factors that go into that. You know, how recently you ate, how recently you pooped, water retention, all that kind of stuff. Down cat. Shouldn't have made this when she was all fuzzy. Anywho, so I know it's flawed, but still, you know, when it goes down 10 pounds, you know that means that a significant change was made. And I guess that's kind of what I'm hoping for, and that's probably pretty unrealistic. Baby, I'm making a video. Go be lovely. Baby, go be, I'll love on you in a second. What happens when I lean back? She thinks it's an open invitation to jump on my lap. So, I know it's flawed, but it's the only thing that gives immediate results. I am, however, going to start measuring. And, oh shoot. I was going to measure before recording this. Okay, I'm going to pause this and go measure and then be right back with the measurings. So, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back. I measured myself. Just a couple of the key points, not like everything. My waist is 37 inches. It used to be 38 as of June last year, so that's pretty good. My hips are 42. They used to be 43.5. Pretty good. Bust is 42. Used to be 38, but I think I measured under the bra instead of like around the fullest part for that, which would make sense. That's probably about 3 inches. Upper arm, like right around here. Look at all this, it needs to go away. Anywho, upper arm was 15.5, and I had here 15 for the bicep. So you know, I'm hoping that's muscle. Thighs 30. Used to be 28. But see, that kind of depends on how tight I squish it, because it's all like really flabby. So if I really squish the measuring tape, I can make it say 28. I don't know how I did it last time, so it might be comparable. It might be muscle and it might be more fat, but I'm lighter than I was then. So calf is 19. I had before 18.5. Like I said, same if I squish the measuring tape a little bit so that it's tight. It says 18.5, so a little bit of a difference in measuring technique, I suppose. But, you know, so on the whole, that's good. Getting smaller. which obviously, because since June 09 I can wear size 14 jeans, which is probably the hips. That's like a 1.5 inch difference there. That's probably the hips, because I think back then I was still wearing a 16, maybe even an 18. I don't remember when that change happened. So I'm going to start keeping track of these, and I have some other stuff here like neck, forearm, yeah, neck and forearm that I didn't measure, that I measured before. So, but those are not really my high points, or not my focus points. So I'll probably just measure those and stick those in. Oh, by the way, I was using fitday.com to measure before, but I think I'm going to start using Spark People's measurement area, just because my nutrition and fitness are already in there. Oh, and speaking of, I created a Spark page, and I think if you go there you can see what I'm eating and what I'm exercising with on the Spark page. And I'm going to try to start using that as my blog instead of the blog spot, just because that's two totally different places I have to go every day, and I'm not going to remember. The blog spot hasn't been updated in a little while. I kind of liked the idea of going through and commenting on the, weight loss tip of the day, but that's just way too much to keep up on. But, oh, I do want to start a new series, kind of, that's going to be talking about chemicals that are in processed food, because, I'm trying to go this non-processed diet, but obviously, I can't do that 100%. Some foods, you just gotta go with what you have, and it's not the best. Like this week I'm eating pitas for lunch, and I hunted through the entire grocery store. I could not find any natural pitas. So I have preservatives, high fructose corn syrup, some of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to list all the ingredients that are in there, and then research. So first I'll list them all. Second, I will research the ones that I don't recognize, like wheat. It's pretty obvious. They're whole wheat, but I think it's enriched. But see, enriched, what does that do to it? We'll find out. So all that kind of stuff. I'll look it up, see where it came from, what it does, maybe even if they've done any studies, what the results are of that ingredient on the body. So we'll see. That should be pretty fun. I want to do a video series with that, but I might just blog it. We'll see. I kind of like the thought of doing a video series. I love YouTube. I don't even know why I'm making videos, because really, I get like 10 views, but it keeps me going. It just mentally makes me check in and remember why I'm doing this. And I want to be like Shanti. I know, it's totally lame to say. Anywho, so yeah, so 224, 222.4. But, however, I weighed myself. I can't talk today. I weighed myself Saturday morning. I need to feed my fish. Sorry, I'm tired. I weighed myself Saturday morning, and then I went and did sparring season, and then I actually chose to walk home from that because we live pretty close to the school where we were sparring at, and I had no, in my mind I'm like, it's not that far of a walk. I was wrong. I checked it on a map, my run. It was 3 miles. I have never walked that far in my entire life. It took us an hour. My little sister came with me. She's such a trooper. I am amazed. I mean, she didn't really complain at all. And I was wearing the crappiest shoes. I'm thinking I might do that more often, but I'm definitely going to wear my nice Nikes, because they're like Skechers, mesh, no foreign to them at all. Not the shoes for, and no socks. Not the shoes for walking 3 miles in, but I liked it. Getting outdoors and kind of smelling the fresh air and all that. But anywho, this video is getting long. I'm gonna go. I didn't want to make this video, but oh well, having kind of a bum week emotionally, but I'll get through it. Oh, there are a couple other things. I'm modifying my plan. I might make a second video for that because I'm out of time and I don't want to edit any of this. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Bye.